What is going on, guys? Footsman's here from the Diamond Chicken. Welcome to another video where today we are going to be looking at a redstone contraption that is kind of very similar to another video that I've done, being the redstone water elevator. Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
So basically what this contraption is, do you want to explain actually?
Okay, well, it's similar to one of Fortisman's other videos where he made a redstone bubble elevator with like a block swapper where it swaps the magma soul sand. But
Yeah.
like this time it's going to be different. So instead of it being like a magma block, it removes most of the water so you can drop straight down.
So people could say this is more expensive, but the thing is, I did my research. Soul sand, obviously, probably one of the quickest way to get up vertically, and falling down into water is the quickest way down because gravity is much quicker than magma. But that is slightly hard to do sometimes. So, me and Sanzi spent time designing a system so it's very easily and quick. So yeah, items. So what you'll need for this is, so the dispensers, I haven't put a set thing because not all of yours will be the same height as mine, which is just like a known fact, because if yours, so you might, it's one dispenser for each block up that you have, and same with the water buckets, plus one because you need a water down there. So you need 13 observers, 6 comparators, a repeater, a input source, mine being the stone pressure plate, a sticky piston, and 9 redstone dust. Do you want to explain some of the crafting recipes?
Well, we have the first recipe here for a redstone comparator, which you'll need to go to the nether to get anyways. I mean, you'll have to anyways for soul sand. So you'll need 1 piece of nether quartz, 3 redstone torches, and 3 regular stone, and you get yourself a comparator. And then we have the observer, which is 2 pieces of nether quartz, 6 pieces of cobblestone, a piece of redstone.
Okay, so that is pretty much it. We should probably get into the build. So I'm gonna fly up. I'm not gonna show you what's inside because once again I have a little secret up there. So this is pretty simple. The pressure plate activates some redstone, which goes into a delay. Well, no, not delay. I forgot the name. No, the thing that makes it longer.
Pulse extender.
Okay, and then it goes up into redstone in front of a observer, which I think which then activates this observer and this observer, then making all of these dispensers put out. And if you just want to extend, you just go up. It is literally that simple. And then what we did, because we came across a glitch, we put 4 observers coming out. I'm quite sure on Java this glitch doesn't happen, so you might not need this. This is being recorded on Bedrock, because of a certain reason.
Yeah, I don't have Java.
Yeah. But anyways, so let's get into building this. So I'm gonna really quickly grab a observer, comparator, and a repeater, input source, piston, redstone dust, water, building blocks, and a dispenser. So what I would do to start off is it was I can't remember like where. Okay. Oh yeah, you also need some slabs, not just the building block slabs as well. So you can do like tower. Okay, so let me just look at this really quick. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's how high. Nope. Oh no. Kind of feel sorry for all of the redstone that was underneath this.
Yeah, it's probably kind of useless since none of the redstone over here would get messed up.
True. Okay, so we are now going to go. I'm going to grab my building blocks again. I think I'm going to build like the basic structure. And so something I actually am very good at forgetting is the door, which makes all of the redstone circuit just get flooded. I think I built this too far back. But anyway, we can build over the red line. Do you want to build the actual circuitry? I'll just start filling them all out with water.
Okay.
So guys, if you go into the link into the description, you can go check out like his view and stuff like that, and also his channel, which I do suggest you do.
And I'm gonna start off the pulse extender part.
I'm just like gonna record you do it. So you, if you want like a second view, obviously come and watch mine. Yeah, ignore that. Yeah, just ignore. That's totally not practice 1. So you might need a couple more comparators depending on your height. If it is all the way up to all the way down from bedrock and all the way up to
Sky limit.
yeah, that thing.
It's probably most likely not gonna work because pulse extenders don't always go really far out.
So you might also want to extend the pulse extender. So you might want to make it bigger so it works with your height. So yeah. One thing you also got to remember.
Is that I disconnect a lot.
Oh. Okay,
And
I guess I'll just carry on then. No.
it's just a small glitch in like the phone I'm using.
I'll just like carry on your redstone, slightly changing it. Like, that is what friends are for. Taking over people's redstone.
Okay, I'm loading back.
Well, as you see, we have this very weird glitch. So that's pretty much it. That's how to build it. I'm confused what you're doing. Because isn't it just a like simple pressure plate like there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a really weird. Why do you have like a repeater going like round to this?
I know
Oh,
because
is
like
this not yours?
No. Why could it be mine?
I just thought you like messed up. I forgot that I was literally building this area over a redstone contraption.
It's like building something over a graveyard
Okay,
and accidentally digging up one of the bodies.
so if I get ourselves a stone pressure plate. I don't think it worked. Okay, let's like grab all these water buckets because for some weird reason they dispensed, but they were not full.
And now we can go up. Yes, I may disconnect a lot. And sometimes my phone doesn't like 2 apps being opened at once.
Yeah, and we're using Discord to talk, so that's the second app, I'm assuming.
No, the thing I'm using to record the gameplay.
Ah. Okay, I think it should work now. Yeah, and when the delay... Yes. Okay, so now all we need to do... So, as you can see, this is the weird glitch that we ran into. It's where the bubbles are still here, even when they're not supposed to be. So what we decided to do in the end is piston with a... So, if we put the piston there, observer going into there, so this is where the one sticky piston. So obviously if you're in Java, you'd probably not need this, because I'm quite sure this isn't what happens in most versions. Actually, it's just Bedrock, and it could just be a chunk border glitch, but I kind of already built it while you
And I
were
have a
like...
pack on that says where chunk borders are. And the chunk border's here.
Yeah, so maybe it is like a chunk thing, but just like flew straight off the edge. So I think that is it.
I mean,
Yeah.
the bubbles go away after.
Yeah, I know, that's because of the piston that I added.
Piston just pushes you.
The piston just pushes their access to soul sand. And I think that could be it for this video. So I didn't include the sticky piston, how to make it, or I don't think the repeater, because I'm quite sure those are in my other videos. So if you want to see how to make those, either check the crafting recipe book, or check out my other video, which is also to do with redstone, because we all love redstone. So I think
Yay.
it's now time to show what's up there. Like, it's a great area. So do you want to do the honors, considering I've been doing most of the video?
Should I read the signs too?
Yeah, sure. You kind of told them.
Well, just
Ooh,
subscribe to the Diamond Chicken and like, and also subscribe to me.
ooh. Okay. So links to each other's channels in the description. Well, basically links to their videos. So yeah, I think that is it for this video. Please leave a like, please subscribe. Goodbye.